Hey, Good Fox here. Today we're doing the long-awaited New England Patriots offensive ebook. I think this is a top 5 playbook in the game. I'm going to show you on YouTube here for free, obviously, since you see this video, all the plays broken down. If you want the written version of these plays, you can sub to me at twitch.tv/gutfox and we'll get you the document. I'll be sending out the document in a couple days here to the Twitch subs. All right, let's start. So on Seattle's side here, they have the Ravens defense because it seems to be a pretty meta one. And then I made all of their defensive backs have 95 zone coverage, so something that you're going to go against in MUT, realistically over 91 zone coverage for all of them. So I juiced them up in their secondary, so that way you can see these things are going to work against MUT squads, not just against regular squads where only Earl Thomas has over 91. All right, so I'm going to go through the formations quick, and I'll tell you the ones that I think that are power formations in this book and why I think this book is so good. The good playbooks in the Singleback, or the good formations, wing slot, I love. Tight slots, love. And then I think Y trips is okay, but it's not what you want to. I said power formations. That's not one of the power formations. It's good. In the gun, split close pats, great. Ace slot offset, great. Move over here to the trips tight end is great. And then a bunch is good. It's not the best bunch in the game. And if you like running bunch, New England isn't the best bunch, but it's solid. And then you can do some trips tight end flex is okay. Same there. And yeah, so those are there's like 5 or 6 power formations. But I'm going to go through the ebook and what you can do out of each one of these. Some of these formations I'm going to skip because I don't think they're really worth it. This wing pair is okay if you're going to run this halfback dive, then cut it left. It's something that because of the way this formation's set up, it automatically shifts their defensive line to the right one spot. So you can oftentimes just take the halfback dive. You've probably seen this online. Cut it left quick right off the handoff, and then try to make field because the outside linebacker gets sucked in, and you can get around him with that dive action. Otherwise, you can stretch if they decide to pinch their D line or something. You can stretch to get them around them. But that's I don't really love this formation. The PA sprint halfback flat is okay too if you streak that inside tight end. Off the line of or on the line of scrimmage, that one, then you kind of got like a PA end around type action from Madden 15, but it's not as effective. But that's the Singleback wing pair. I broke this down in the Tennessee book if you want to see me actually go through it. The tight end attack is good out of this, but we'll go to it in a different formation. Singleback ace overload, or this one, again, not something I run, but it's okay. Get a stretch in it. Stretches are good in this game. Ace, again, not something I run, but it's okay because it's got a stretch and it's got some inside zone dive. The passing concepts here are just okay. The tight end cross, the only good cross there is the one going from left to right. But otherwise, it has these skinny posts too that are pretty good against, I think, cover 2. I don't really run it a lot because it's dangerous with the 91 zone coverage. And if they run like a cover 3 or cover 4, you got to pick. So especially cover 4 if they bring their safeties down a little bit. Singleback ace close. The only reason to run this would be to do the toss, and otherwise the passing concepts here are not very amazing. The PA cross, again, that cross will get deep on you, but it's easily usered. So you'd have to you could slant your tight end or something. But again, not the greatest concept. We got better, because the reason I say they got a couple plays, but they aren't game breakers. And the formation needs to have more than one play in it that's studly in order to be a good formation. So you try to build a scheme around a glitchy play, but if the rest of the formation doesn't have anything really good and it's easy countered by just stock adjustments, then it's not a good formation. All right, this one, Singleback ace slot, solid. Not something I run a ton here, just because the HB slant 18, why can't I think of that? The stretch. You could flip it, but you can do that in the same in other formations, get similar stuff. But otherwise, it's okay. Nothing special there. Singleback wing. Now, this is the first one of I said not this one, but the Singleback wing slot. Singleback wing. I like the stretch here. It's good, not exceptional. And what I like about the stretch here, and I'll show you, basically because of the way Madden Online is set up, these guys can really get around. People online tell you to shift your line right, slide right, and then ID whoever the user is, and then it'll help pick them up, and then just kind of slide around user, get around here, and then you just have a standard then spin out there if you have better controls than I do. So just basically, here's it without any of that adjustment. Still pretty good. Pick it up off the edge. Whatever. It's a stretch. You guys know how to stretch. So off of that, you can go tight end attack. This one isn't the glitchy one, but you can just do something like this for the tight end attack. I maybe should have gone through the power formations first. But yeah, tight end attack. Generally, I like to check down to the drags, especially if they go like a cover 2. Generally, they put their middle linebacker in a deep zone. So I would say, whoops, Tampa 2, deep zone. There you go. That's how a lot of people play it. And they'll use it out of the backer, but I only got 2 hands for one controller. So otherwise, the McDonald will be open if they go to a stock cover 2 without that guy in the deep zone. And then you just drag here. And then generally, the James will get usered, but you want to clear him out with Brown. If it doesn't get usered, you can check. If it does get usered, check down the B. If it doesn't, you can go to A there, because it will do and play very well there. So that's one tight end attack off of that stretch, because the stretch is so good out of it. PA blue left? No, that's not amazing. Back to the formation. I'm gonna go through these plays quick because I got a ton to get through. What was the other? Oh, and this close PA cross is also, it's a very similar concept to the tight end attack, with the guy coming across being very good. It's a cover 4 beater if they don't shade over the top, but oftentimes they do shade over the top to turn their purple zones into cloud flats. So it's not a cover 4 beater. You're just gonna throw an interception, so don't try it. I'll get you other cover 4 beaters in this breakdown. But close PA cross, similar concept to just what I showed you, the tight end attack with the crossing pattern. Again, pretty easily usered, but you're going to have that check down once they user it. But Singleback wing slot is a power formation. I just talked about it. Why is it a power formation? It's for a couple plays. This PAFL dive is solid. The dive is good. The stretch is good. And the best play in this formation, if I can find it. There's only a couple pages. There it is. PA fork is the best play in this formation. So let's start off. Let's just use a PA fork here. I like to run it. It can either run right or left. We'll run it against a cover 2. Cover 2 is the toughest to run it against. Whoops. Let's reset this ball over here. You can flip the formation, run the other way. But this is generally how I run it. I have ways to attack the right and the left. This is the left attacker. And let's just run it. You can see how it plays against cover 2. So just go there. Boom. Easy check down. 10 yards if you spin them out. Pretty simple if they go cloud flats. If they go any other coverage besides for 2, so let's convert to a 3. Let's throw cloud flats on there. What's kind of cool about this is, even with cloud flats, or at least what I've seen, I don't know if it'll work in practice mode here, is this B route gets open against cover 3, even with cloud flats. So same thing with cover 4, even cloud flats. So that'll get open behind cloud flats or get 10 yards down the field, unless they're in cover 2. Cover 2 is the coverage that will shut down that B route, so you definitely need to make a read. It isn't a no read play, but if they hard user it, this A on the backside here, he's not open right there because they didn't hard user it. But that would be the other move. If they hard user the flats, would be the B or the A. I like to block RB, and then of course Brown. If you feel like they're not going to put somebody in a deep zone and cover 2. Sure, you can get cocky here. There you go. So even against a 91 plus zone, easy. But they always put them in a deep zone there. So you got a lot of ways to attack. You're attacking vertically, but you're just about guaranteeing 10 yards a play. Don't do it because people end up remembering they'll be able to Mabel it if you use it every play. But that B route is why it's so powerful. The B to running back duo is why this formation is beautiful. Then you just build off of that. Generally, I always tell people to stretch right when you come out, because always a good warm-up is stretching. So let's go into the halfback stretch here. I'll show you. I'm only going to throw this stretch at you a couple times. Let's go into cover 4 since I can convert to cover 2 or cover 3 in audibles. So stretch, generally, I like to run to the wide side because you get more area over there. And then you can always motion over. I don't spam stretch a lot, but regardless, that's how you run it. I think I'm averaging, what would the play call menu say? And then off of that, you got the PAFL drive. What I do is block running back, in route Brown as a check down. So what I do, my looks here are the out route to McDonald to the corner route. So that bench concept over there. And then I look to B to Bryant. So I guess really look at the safeties, what they're doing. So off the bat, if I see them okay, maybe a cover 4, it doesn't look like B might get open. Actually, let's try it. Boom. Low throw, low pass that B route, and you got it. He gets underneath that cover 4. But otherwise, first look here. Look to the bench concept. Let's throw him into hard flats over there. Looks like RB is taken. That was a very dangerous throw, but I like to throw it low at the corners just because it makes it harder for them to react. rather than throwing it up, and they'll be able to get it at that time. So low throws are your friends until like you're throwing it over the middle and then a linebacker 15 yards in front of you. Verticals, I don't like this unless they're blitzing me. If they're blitzing me, good. But 4 verticals against 4 deep, it's dangerous. Just watch how this plays. You can do that, but it's dangerous because the user's gonna be right there. Don't do it against cover 4 unless you really are out of ideas. All right, back to wing slot. What else is up in this formation? I showed you the really good plays. PAFL, dive, PA fork. Cross flood is something I do run, but because it hits a similar area as the fork, it's not something I run very often at all. Post shot, similar deal. I didn't like the drive 6 wheel that much. It's solid though because it got that Z route, the Jet 6 drive wheel. But it's not something I run a lot. PAY cross flood. I'll show you how this one sets up while I gotcha. Drag McDonald. I like to block the running back in this one. And then you can I like Brown on the streak rather than his initial delay route. Basically, the guy you're looking for is James, or I guess Bryant if you could read cover 2 and throw it to Bryant's nice. But otherwise, it's a James to McDonald read again. Basically, drag flat that corner. There you go. Easy little sideline completion if you can get it out there. But again, it's usered, and then you have to go to the check down. You can also, if you want to be a little cocky, you can drag Brown here as a backside. I don't do this, but there you go. Double drags, mesh concept. You're gonna see that a lot on online Madden, and you're gonna see a lot because it's just effective. So there it is. So always look to double drags. Beautiful plays. And I think that's all I want to show you in the wing slot. Of course, the halfback dive is great. Zone weak is not. Halfback mixed direction is okay. You can bust one if you can fool up their user with that. Inside cross is solid against cover 4. I see a lot of people running this. As you can see, it gets 8.8 yards on average. You can see underneath the concept mesh because it's got double drags and then that stopper out. The double drags kind of split a cover 4 linebackers, so you just make a read there. It's pretty nice. Singleback bunch ace. Let me show you the formation here. Singleback bunch ace. Now, what's good here? A couple plays. Quick pitch is okay. But otherwise, I don't think this singleback bunch ace is anything worth writing home about. So we're going to skip over breaking that down, not waste time. Tight slots. I go for a long time on tight slots. I'll try and give you a brief overview. Halfback cutback, great run. Love the halfback cutback. Mesh, solid concept. Again, mesh with that corner route. Maybe it's your last read. Pretty good. Bench route, bench concepts. That was a Madden 17. Bench, tight end angle. This bench again, solid. Halfback wheel is the power play of this formation, and so is PA post shot. I think those are the two. But halfback wheel, you can basically live out of that alone. The Y flood's a man beater. Do you see that up there? That Y flood. We can go over that in a second. But yeah, you can basically live in halfback flood. PA post shot, solid. Let's do the halfback wheel. There you go. All right, let's start against the cover 4. So, cover 4. Is it a cover 4 beater? Let's test it out. I think you can out-route Bryant. This is how you do a cover 3 beater. I don't know if this beats cover 4 actually. I know it beats cover 3. I think I have a specific cover 4 beater in other formations. I want to see if this setup also beats cover 4. Nah, shoot, I got hit. Basically, what I wanted to do is get to the sideline. I don't know if it does, actually. Oh, I didn't push him out. That was dumb. There you go. A little bit. Generally, motioning him out is the better way of doing it. But yeah, it is a cover 4 beater. I feel safer throwing that against a cover 3 because that's what it's really designed to do. Streak Y, out route B. You can in-route James. I like that, but I also like slanting him to kind of confuse the user. This is against a cover 3. You got to motion him out, though. Something about these out routes here, and I showed you, I did this first week of Madden, I showed you guys how to beat cover 3 out of a couple formations on YouTube. But anyway, let's get out here. You don't even need to get out there. You can stay in the pocket and do that, but it's just easier because it depends on your quarterback's throw power. A big cannon, you need to beat those cover 3 beaters. So if somebody's spamming cover 3, You got the key. Come into this. There you go. And then motion him out. There you go. There's your cover 3, cover 4 beater. Let's reset the play here. I don't want to do it again. All right, so what else is great about this play? Almost everything. I love the extra blocking more than I love the halfback wheel route, although halfback wheels are very good. So let's reset that. So I think you can, like, motion him out. Not in this formation. Wrong one. That was my bad. Other formations like shotgun, you can motion out halfback wheels for quick passes. Otherwise, just watch. I'm going to convert to cloud flats here. Just watch how this play plays out. Like, A is open underneath. Almost always open underneath. I love that A route. I love the A route because the X and Y route opens it up underneath. Quick 5 yards. Can be usered. But, like, if they user A quick, then just throw it to B. You know what I'm saying? I know that's. I meant to say that if that was the user, if the other guy was the user, you can't make that throw. But if the user is right here and he collapses on A, throw it to B. If he's right here and he goes to B, throw it to A. So it's an easy way. A lot of what the concepts that I'm going to go through are picking on users too, because yeah, I can show you ways of beating the CPU, but you're going to be going against users. No reason to beat the CPU without having to beat the user too. All right, so the post route's great against cover 2 if they don't put a guy in the middle linebacker in a deep zone, but they are going to. The Smith-Schuster route is absolutely gorgeous against, say, a man coverage. Watch how beautiful this is. This is like artwork. Wait, what happened? Okay, something happened. It was like artwork. Pinch bucko. Remember to block your running back. Remember to block your running back, folks. Pinch bucko. And I'll show you other man-beating routes. If you got enough time. Look at how quickly that got out there. Beautiful. Just beautiful, folks. All right. Otherwise, there's your breakdown of that one. You got the cover 3 beater. You got the underneath route. Post routes are always great. Corner route on it, too. Generally, like, say if they're in, like, a cover 2. And they're playing the meta, so they'll put this guy in a deep zone. Watch how they break over here together from the James route to the Smith-Schuster. You can always drag James for a better throw underneath. But, like, throw that underneath. Throw that a low pass to Smith-Schuster. Potentially you're having a better time. And pinch. A lot of people are in other books and they'll toss out of this formation so people know how to play against it. They'll go, like, base the line press to help against that tossed. So let's see our reads against this. Ooh, we got to make sure to put this guy in a deep zone. Take away that post. All right. There you go. Whoo! Woo! Easy yards, folks. All right. That is the best play in that formation. The other ones are almost like meh. You got runs to balance it out with the cutback. It's just if you had a toss in this formation from the tight slots, gorgeous. This Y flood, like I said, it's meh. Solid. We'll call some man here. Watch it beat man. Look at that. Look at that. Y's open, A's open, X open, all of that open. Yeah, it's funny. I'm using Steelers, but I'm in the New England offensive playbook. So it's a man beater. Zone coverage, not gonna have as much luck. They're gonna go like basically. There you go. Not as much luck. Let's streak Bryant. See if we can beat the safety deep. Maybe. You know, we still had a drag on the field, so you can be just about any zone with a drag. I always like to have drags on the field, just like I always have drags in my weekends. Oh, it's PA shot post. It's the same thing, similar concept to the halfback wheel from the other side, but it's got a play action to maybe hold the user a little bit. Similar concept though. All right, next up, doubles 2 slot. I don't love it. The only play that's any worth a dang is this PA double post. What you do here is you drag the outside guys. Let me see. Let me actually check my. Okay. Yeah, this is PA double post. The only thing good about it is dragging the outside guys, and you got kind of like a crossers check down formation. Halfback stretch, motion over, it's fine. Z post out, that would have been better if that was like a corner and a flat route from the halfback, but it is not, so it's not very good. What do I got? Singleback wide trips is up next. It's got a stretch, so that's power. That's neat. Wide receiver post is a great play, but it's the only play in this. I mean, it's all right. It's got a C route and a bunch of crossers. You cannot go wrong with wide receiver post here. Beautiful stuff. I'm not gonna go on the field with it because I don't really run it a lot. You out route your slot receiver, and then the post routes potentially open, depending on the coverage. Post routes are post routes. Otherwise, you got the drag and the crosser with the C route. And just pick a read over the middle. And bubble screen, man. What was the one I was looking? What was the other one that I was looking at? Yeah, PA boot right. So this one works against our enemy Cloud Flats. So why does this work against Cloud Flats? I like to in route this guy as the check down. I don't think. Watch the way this route breaks. It's a unique route breaking, but it's like, I don't know. Let's put him in a deep zone. It's not that good. It should. I like unique routes. I look for plays with unique routes, but it's just. I mean, X is okay, but the problem with X is that it gets right where RB is. So one player can cover two of your players. But seeing how RB gets in that like little area, little tender spot. So it's in a cloud flats, guy in the deep zone. They'll be using over the middle. Look at where Smith-Schuster. So maybe this is actually a decent scheme, putting together wide receiver post in this one. Wide receiver post, you're attacking right to left. You're attacking the left. This time you're attacking the right, but you need some time. So play action. Get over there. Watch Smith-Schuster's beautiful butt. Butt naked. Going against the linebacker. But yeah, it like converted to man coverage on him for some reason. But something about that route, the Cloud Flats just don't recognize it. And that's beautiful. Anything where we can glitch out Cloud Flats is a friend of mine. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. So maybe it's an okay scheme here. If you like to, I think wide trips are better in other books. Like you see some guys running that, like competitive Madden players. We'll show you wide receiver post. Now that I showed you one play in it, I'll show you the other great play in it. We'll go through all the formation. So let's say we're on the right hash. Say we ran stretch a couple times. We're on the right hash. All right, now what do we got? So let's take a look. I think Bryant's route can beat it. I'm not entirely sure, though. No, fuck. Yeah. That Wagner's got to be out of there. Trying to throw a low post inside to that post, but with the cover 4, it ain't great. Look at drag route. Oop, not there. C route. Always gorgeous C routes. C routes are my lovers. Always my love. All right, and then obviously this bad boy to this bad boy. Oh, I was looking at this. I was looking at RB there, and he was covered the whole time. Let me try something. I feel like. Ooh, no, I can't do that. How about this? I want to somehow expose Bryant there early on in his route. There you go. Against cover 4. Quick thrown underneath. There you go. Cover 4. So you got to put them on like a little out and then expose that cover 4. If they press the cover 4, just run a streak and win over the top. If they don't, out route there. Cover 4 should be against cover 4. Let's see what we got against cover 2. So it's in Tampa 2 now. There you go. Oh, he got to it. That son of a bitch. Maybe I need a zig against cover 2. Switch to a cover 2. No, that's just not going to work. Not against cover 2. Never mind. It's a busted play. Cover 4, it's okay. Cover 3, I think it's okay too. Cover 2, it's not. Let me think. What else was on this play? Yeah, I like it as is. You can always do something like this. Nah, that ain't going to work. Not this year. Madden 17, that would have worked. All right. I-form is a standard I-form. This stuff, if you've been in Madden, you should know how to run an I-form. I just like to run out of I-forms. I'm a very simple man. I see a fullback on the field, I run the ball. Stretches, I think the I-form slot's better. I don't like this. This I-form slot isn't a very good I-form slot. It doesn't have the it doesn't have the fullback, fake fullback, halfback toss, which is the best under center I-form run in the game. It's got some decent plays, but whatever. Just run the stretch, run the dive, that kind of stuff. Singleback tight, run the power out of this. If you're on the goal line. 26 duo is also a good goal line play. Stretch is a stretch, and it's Madden 18. Strong. All right, this strong pro is actually pretty good. So I only run a couple plays if I run a play. If I see them, if they're in a cover 3-4, cover 4 drop show 2 against me, and they only come out in it when I'm like in a heavy set. So let's go out here. I prefer this to the wide side of the field. So I'll flip the formation depending on the hash mark I'm on. But see, this is the cover 4. That's the pin concept. So I like to block the fullback. I will carry out the play action if I feel like it's necessary. If I don't need to fuel a user, if I think I could just do it without that, I'll take in the extra blocker because always more blockers are good. Let's see how this does against the shaded up cover 4. Shaded up cover 4s are our enemies for cover 4 beaters. This might have been better. Yeah, this isn't going to work because it's shaded up. Ooh, why do we get a... That was too close. That was too close. We got a running animation. I don't like that. Why is Hill out there? What the heck? Hill? Off the field, Hill. I substituted you for Chancellor. Why is Hill out there? Does it not let me play with Chancellor? Not because he's injured in this game? Stupid game. Not let me do what I want. Alright. So let's watch that. Just block the running back. Let's watch the play action carry out and see how that has an effect on his strong safety. See how it kept him down a little bit? I didn't need to roll out there. See how much further down that strong safety was? Alright. Shade over the top. Block fullback. Stay in the pocket this time. There you go. And sometimes you got to click on, or else you're gonna get some crappy animations. As I just got a crappy animation. So maybe click on if you have thumb skills. Let's try it again. Shade down, shade up to make my cloud flats. The shade up is what you got to beat. See, a lot of people like to bring these cover 4s. Like, this is easy money because they like to stop the run a lot. They bring these guys down, and you're like, I'm gonna feast on the corpse of your dead mother. Watch this shit. Look how low he is. Look at that. Get low. Oh yeah, you thought you could get low, huh? No, let's get a little rack formation. All right, so that's enough of the cover 4 beater. That is what I like to do. I'll just show the other cover 4 beater while I have you here on cover 4 beaters, and then I'm not gonna actually carry it out. This cover 4 beater is solid, although I've weirdly run into some issues with it online. It doesn't always work, but get somebody like Randy Moss or somebody fast over here. See that similar pin concept with the post route and the in route and the crosser route under it? That's what you need to look for when you got a cover 4 beater. Okay, so strong. The strong pro, I only like that for that cover 4 beater. Otherwise, you're just running halfback off tackle, which is a good run. PA cross, okay, but no. Just run the cover 4 beater if you're going to run a crossing pattern. Because you can always check down to the crossing patterns. Weak, close, no. Miss me with that weak stuff. Gun, now we're talking, now we're cooking. Split close pats. I could stay in this all game long. There are things here you can do that you'd have to pay people in real life to do. All right, first play, not really run online much, and that's why I love it. PAY shot. Let me show you what I got on it. All right, I think we run it against cover 4, then convert it to the other ones after that. All right, so Streak Bryant. If you're not getting any pass rush against you, put them both on out routes. You can also put them both on swing routes. Really depends on how you swing it. But their job is to suck down the cloud flats or the linebackers. Let's convert them to cloud flats. Here we go. Basically, one X or A is going to be usered. I guess check underneath. That's weird. Maybe I do need to put out routes there. It's getting cocky. I got cocky there for a bit. Maybe it is out routes to the needed move. All right, cloud flats. Basically, we're using those to suck them down, and then we throw it out. Oh, that was bad. Huh. That didn't work. Why does this work? Works online. Weird. Maybe it's the hash. Whatever. A works. No, it didn't work, huh? That is the strangest thing. All right, whatever. If you put out routes here, and you see 20 yards in front of your out routes. Oh wait, I didn't shade down there. I didn't convert to cloud flats. My bad. Just throw the out routes if you have 20 yards in front of you. There you go. There's that one. Let's try it on this. Let's try it on this hash. Maybe this hash is the move. But basically, the user's gonna follow where your quarterback goes. So try and fake out the user and go the other way. Because it's got double post, double crossing routes. Only one side clears out the safeties, so cover 4 might be pretty decent against this. Maybe that's it. Cover 4 is just decent against this. Yeah. Cover 4 is just enemy. Because the safeties collapse on you. But let's try cover 3 with cloud flats. This used to give me up. This used to give me hella yards. There you go. Cover 3. Get it underneath him. Is it Maxwell? Yeah, Maxwell's at 95 zone. I remember changing his. The only thing we have to worry about is a strong safety, I think. Not being covered. Now let's try this side. Oh, no, this is cover 4. Like I said, the enemy. Just hit the out routes. Again, like, certain plays work against certain coverages, certain plays do not. So, it just makes sense that certain coverages get attacked better than others. There you go. Get behind them cloud flats and cover 3. All right, let's try cover 2. Let's see if this is cover 2's enemy or not. And, of course, cover 2 will have the guy in the deep zone, so we're going to put him there. And streak. Out. If you're getting extra pressure, you can block a running back or the fullback there. It's 2 running backs in this formation in Pat, so it's kind of unique that way. Ooh, he got me. I'm getting greedy on those. Those Tampa 2. So, if you're online, take the check downs if you see them in cloud flats. Easy 5 yards. Look at this. Look at that. Spin him out. Ooh, I couldn't even spin him out. Smart one. 0 yards there. Oh, that was cover 4. My nemesis. Regardless. All right, there you go. Take the checkdowns. But those crossing routes are good. Against cover 3. Cover 2, cover 4, they struggled. PAF slide. I think you guys have seen PAF slide enough to know what you got to do on it. There's many different things you can do. You can either keep the guy on the out route, motion him out if you want a quick out route there, like a deeper route. You can streak him. You can cross him to cross up the user to get a bunch of crossing routes. But, I mean, streaking him, that means you're kind of looking for the check down there to the halfback underneath. X drag trail. We'll switch up there. I'll show you what's going on with that one. That's a very... I think it might only be in the New England playbook. But what's neat is this James route. It depends on what your guy uses. So I like to look... Is he using the drag? If he's using the drag, go to the drag. If not, maybe James. There you go. It's against the CPU, you'd throw it underneath. Against the user, you got to take advantage because there's so many crossing routes here. Take advantage of where the user's going. Generally, that post route is going to get picked. Against almost every single coverage in the game, that post route will get picked. So, except a cover 2 without that middle linebacker in a deep zone. Then it's fine running them. But otherwise, the post route, not exactly wonderful. It's really the Brown and James route that makes this play powerful. So Brown underneath, and if you want, then you can just go here. If you don't see anybody open, Connor over the top. Let's try it. Let's show this against Tampa 2 with this guy in a deep zone. There you go. I'll show you what happens. It's like A is open, Y is open, and then no. Those cloud flats are beautiful. Check underneath. I'm showing you very few plays that can beat those cloud flats over the top just because they play so wonderful with the 91 zone. All right, so we're still in the split close pats. I shouldn't have to teach you guys how to do halfback wheel. If you guys want a tip right now, slant the outside guy. See the outside right receiver? Slant him in. Make a read, low to high. Generally, you're going to hit the low guy because the post route is going to be covered by a deep zone. You can hit the post route quick on its break against a lot of zone coverages. It's risky, though. Only do it if you really need it or if you're really feeling pressure. If you feel pressure a lot, a quick pass to the seam or a post route like that is great. Wide receiver corner is great against man coverage. I like this wide receiver corners a lot. It's a great man coverage. Y out's okay too. That speed out route over there. But yeah, wide receiver corners I've had a lot of luck with too. Do I need to show wide receiver corners? Yeah, we'll get on the field with it. Why not? So Brown's out route. See how speedy that is? It's beautiful. Let's put Bell over here. Look at that. How gorgeous that is. It's bad animation, but it's still gorgeous. All right, let's leave it off. No cloud flats. Ooh! Not even those 95 zone coverage corners are reacting. All right. We'll baseline press against the cover 4. And we'll shade underneath. I think a lot of them shade underneath. Let's see with the shade underneath. Tricked them. Tricksters. All right, so that's a beautiful route. That corner out there, hard to defend. Let's see what cover Tampa 2 does to it. I think Tampa 2 defends it okay. Yeah, of course Tampa 2 defends it okay. In that case, you just check down underneath. You see cloud flats? You do not go to them. Let's look at the rest of the field, though. Set up once more against Tampa 2 with the cloud. A in this case would be open. You can kind of maybe do something to distract the user underneath. Put him there or put him there, something like that. Like there. You can check down. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, next play. Moving on up to the... All right, split close pats curls. I've seen this used against me, and they were able to make it work. I'll get into another curl play that you guys it really work, but it'll be good in a different formation. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I want to show you, split close pats. Basically, it's powerful because of the PAF slide, halfback wheel. The Y shot's decent against cover 3, and mesh is mesh, but that's a meh mesh. And yeah, and the wide receiver corners. All right, gun A slot offset. This is what I use the majority of the time that I'm in this book. I love it. Inside zone is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous inside zone. PA post shot. Look, you guys can see that. It's a crossing route, deep crossing route that gets behind Tampa 2. You know what? I've said that a lot, and it hasn't come true. So we are going to show Tampa 2. I like to out route McDonald. You can leave the play action on or take it off. You can also drag Brown if you so choose as a check down here. Brown's open. See that? Oh no, he jumped it. That son of a bitch. I said it did well. It did not do well. Maybe it's because I dragged Brown. Streak Brown. Let's see how well we do here. No, they fucking covered it. What? It is 91 zone coverage. In my practice modes before, they wouldn't cover that deep crosser. But 91 zone coverage does a really good job covering that deep crosser. Whoa, what was that? It's like a glitch or something. Let me try something else. Let me leave it on its stock. See if the cover Tampa 2 covers it. Stock. Yeah, it sure as shit did, huh? Doink. All right. So next play, since that one didn't work, check underneath. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. All right. Posts. I like the running back route. What I do on posts here. Let's get back to that Tampa 2. I like to streak James because I'm really looking to the left side of the field. I mean, you can put Bryant deeper to get that cornerback going deeper. So what I do is generally read the user over James. So what the user will do is he'll either follow back with James or go underneath. And if he doesn't go back with James, ooh, flag. Good flag, ref. Cover 2, it's a little tougher. Say. And then like say they'll use it right there. Cover 3, this works really well in the slots, but like just open. I love that route. Anytime you get an arrow route from halfback, you're feeling good, man. But otherwise, post to the wide side of the field, it's dangerous against 91 zone coverage. So I just check it down normally. 1 yard. Beautiful. Seems about right. But this formation lives and dies with the inside zone. And look at how easy that is. Cover 2. Cover, get your ass run on. Inside zone, and then the other. This is a gorgeous run play. I think B fits. May have told me the motion on this. It's a good play. It's even better with this motion. Let's go to cover 2. Take this guy. Motion him. Hike it when he's over the left tackle. It's like another lead blocker. Oh, block shed. Can't. Michael Bennett just tearing apart our O-line, which makes a lot of sense. Michael Bennett's playmaker. Get you guys yourself a good O-line. Again. He's just dominating Hubbard. That's not going to happen when you have a equal line to theirs. But you see that? See that when you actually get blocking? Beautiful. Because that it's basically inside zone. So what a lot of people will see in this formation is they're going to shift their line. They'll like go over here, over here. So do a lot of shifting, stuff like this. So they kind of be committed one way. So if they're expecting inside zone, because you can hit it with the inside zone really easily, you go with this play. Do a quick little motion. Snap it. And boom, you're going the other way. God dang. Whatever. That's how it plays out. Get a good run blocking O-line and tight end. You'll have a good time. Running the ball out of the A slot offset. That's really what wins games, running the ball there. Another great play, level sail. Beautiful. Level sail is gorgeous. Generally like to run this again to the wide side. So like James to the wide side. But yeah, something like that. There you go. Get it out to your playmaker in the flat. I know a lot of people this year. This is pretty neat to the short side. It looks like I'm getting a lot of yardage there. So not necessarily wide side. It can be short side too. But a lot of people I've seen, they actually just swing this guy. So you get a better running animation upfield. And then, of course, just spin. But let's try this to the wide side. Corner plays it a little bit better on the wide side. And that might be why people will swing him on the wide side. See, watch this. To the wide side. There you go. He played that running back quite hard. So we'll throw a low pass. Oh. Juke move, not a move. So there it is. So basically you're attacking that. And then what's good about this is like say if they user over here, use that tight end. Say that tight end's using user right now. Then you just go to a check down or check back right there. Lol. Let's try it again. Let's do a clear out here. Let's get in the line of scrimmage. There you go. Usered. Woo! Sailed it. Try to high point, but you got Bryant there. Do you see that? Bryant on the backside. If you do a clear out here. Clear out with McDonald. You can check down here for a couple yards. Then you had Bryant right after him. So it's a nice little timing levels play. So it's a great way to gain a couple yards every single time. And then after that, China double in. I'm going to flip it just so I don't have to do it on the field, but watch how this attacks the Tampa 2. So it's all about James. And you really want a better tight end than James here. But that was a bad play. Generally what I like to do here, streak him, out route, block, oops, in route McDonald, and then I'll take McDonald to the first down sometimes. So here we go against Tampa 2. Chuck him off. Glory. That one legit gets behind Tampa 2s. Done that a lot. But make sure you have a fast guy on the outside. And I guess a slow tight end actually helps here. If you run this with a really fast tight end, the clear out guy won't get there fast enough. Like, so if you got like, I don't know, Randy Moss on the outside, OBJ on the outside. Look at that. And even like a Gronkowski there would be perfect. So that way you have a run blocker and a slow tight end to get out there. Jesse James. But like this, with a faster tight end, this is fine. With the faster tight end, you can leave it stock. But look at, he just got killed. He just got taken advantage by those. I don't know why Martavis Bryant didn't get like a proper chuck. I wonder why the chuck didn't come home. What's up, Chuck? Why didn't you come home? Like usually the chuck takes them low and they carry it inwards. But like this time, that was a very close fit. We don't love close fits because quarterbacks can be inaccurate. All right, so that's that play. That's if I need a 3rd and 15, I'm going to that play right there because they're calling cover 2 in a 3rd and 15. That's what I'm calling. Trying to double in. But otherwise, that's why I love this formation. It's also got an 0-1 trap. That one's good against looping blitzes. The 0-1 trap, I think Zan talked about this. A couple of these things are from Zan, I think. So 0-1 trap, because they loop out of there, and then you can trap their guy and get big yardage. So this A-slot offset is my favorite formation in this book, and it's glorious. Wing flex weak. It's not the best wing flex week in the game, or even close to it. So I would stay away from it. Doubles. I use this, like I showed you that cover 4 beater with the PA read, that pin concept. Otherwise, there isn't anything to write home about. The Y sail is actually pretty good. Never mind. Y sail, and then the halfback angle route. But we have a halfback angle route out of our better formation. Y sail. I like this play. You won't see too many people run it, but why I like it, it's got a couple of great routes here. All right, what are the great routes? We're looking at Smith-Schuster on an in route. We got Bell to the flats, James to a corner, Brown on a streak. Streak Brown, because his initial one's pretty crap. So there, this is good. It's good. We can attack every inch of this field just about. Well, not really close, but we're attacking it. All right, so Bell is open, wide open over there. Sorry, I was going to go through the rest of the reads, but let's go through the replay. So this is against Tampa 2. What you're going to do against Tampa 2 every time here. Bell in this flat. Watch this guy. Watch how far drag. Like, if you throw the bell right now, he can pick up 5 yards. I should show it to you. That guy's going to collapse on him. But he can pick up 5 yards there. And then get a spin and potentially more. And then, look at this. You had him underneath, because this guy's way back there. So you have the user in there. The user's then got to choose to follow him across the field. And then you got this guy in the backside in route. So it's an absolutely beautiful play with many different dimensions to it with a check down. Every single receiver is doing something on this play that you can read. Yeah. And we got a bad spin move. So there you go. Pretty easy. I like checking it down to these guys over the middle and then just going down. Catching my few yards. God, see that terrible get off there from Brown when you leave him on his standard route? You got to streak him there. Yeah, no gain. So maybe you should just why we did such a good game before. Swing him. 4 yards, 5 yards. Catch it, spin him, get 10. All right, there you go. But otherwise, this formation isn't very good. That's the only play in it that I like. We'll take a look at the rest of them. Yeah, that and the cover 4 beater. All right, gun doubles, Y off Pats. Let me take a look at my ebook, see if I got anything for this. Gun doubles. I'm looking through trips tight end. Gun doubles, Y off. All right, switch fork is pretty good here too. So this is similar concept to the last play we just ran. Let's go to nickel since there'll probably be a nickel. When we're actually in a 3 wide receiver format. So here it is. Gun doubles, Y off Pats. See that? Let's watch this. Wait, do we need a block? I don't think it doesn't have it set up right. All right, let's try it like this. Huh, that didn't work. Let's try Smith-Schuster on a. I think the Bryant route should get open. There you go. Yeah. So it's close, but it's a wide field shot. Let's try like middle of the field. Streak X. No, that was even worse. So it needs to be a wide field shot. So that's a risky throw, but it's there for 15 to 20 yards if you desperately need it. There you go. Streak and Schuster. No, it wasn't even there. We missed it. Well, that is just too bad, huh? I wonder what... I think it might just be the 91 zone corners that are making it so tight here. Yeah, it's really got to be a dot to get that in there. It's best not to try those ones down the sideline. You just throw it underneath here. Pick up your 5 yards, 6 yards we got there. All right, otherwise the deep end works out really well against cover 2. All right, here's another one that's kind of interesting one. Let's motion it over. Streak the tight end. Slant him. It's a different setup. Drag him. Block him. There you go. Let's see what this is a setup I got a while back when I was labbing. Interesting levels concept. Slants open. If not, then you're right there. So what this does is provides a delayed in route. So you can also do it like on a run play. Streak, slant, drag. I like this play a lot. Just looking at it now. Basically read the user. B's open. Y's open late. There you go. Or you get through a Y even more. Because the streak takes the middle linebacker and the deep zone out of the way. You get a nice little in route. Nice little 15 yards against that cover 2 that's been giving us problems against the sidelines. Cover 3 we've been able to beat against the sidelines. I've showed you that a few times. A lot easier to beat cover 3 against the sidelines, it feels. All right. Gun, what are we at? Gun Y off trips. Y off trips Pats. The only play. Double ins was the only play I liked. Where are you at? Double ins. There you are. Double ins was the only one I liked. Wanna know why? Speed routes. Speed routes. Nickel. Tampa 2. Motion tight end across. Curl or block. Halfback. And then watch this speed route get under it. Under cloud flats. There you go. 6 yards. Getting under cloud flats. If you go hard flats, guess what? You just got an out route. You got a comeback route, I mean. So if they go hard flats here. There you go. Oh, wait. Did he drop it? And he still dropped it? Oh, Smith-Schuster. But yeah, I mean, also you have the obvious speed out route to your running back, too. A little close to the tight end speed route, but I do like that running back speed out route, too. So either one works. Both teams are good, but basically getting under, I mean, it's pretty easy to see beating a cover 3 here, how it's the same thing beating a cover 3, but it's the cloud flats that you have to worry about the most. So I think the in route, the curl route is a takeaway from Bryant. That brown route looks unique, but it doesn't really do much. It's kind of unfortunate that way. Look at that. Easy money. So yeah, motion that one across the gun Y off trips Pats. All right, next up. Where are we at? Double flex Pats. Did I do anything here? Oh, I didn't like any of these plays. Weird. It's weird that I didn't like any of them because they had such good routes. I feel like I'm missing something here, but I tried for like an hour to make this stuff work, and it just didn't work for me. Gun Y off trips Pats. Did I like anything here? Let me scroll down here. I accidentally added the images already, so it's harder to see. Gun button, gun Y. No, I don't think I liked anything here either. Gun Y off trips pads. Oh, no, I got something. No, it's just in there. That's the one I just showed you. Gun trips tight end, double in sale, similar to double in sale before. All right, gun trips tight end. Jeez, how long is this? It's fit almost an hour already. I'm getting you guys a lot of freaking content here. This is like 20 videos put together with all these plays broken down. Hope you guys like it. Took me a long ass time. Doubles in sale. All right, this is the exact same setup I showed you in the gun ace offset, where I had the streak route, out route to get that corner open. It also works in the trips tight end to get that corner open. Again, a slower corner might be slower wide receiver there for that out route, or that corner route there on the left will be necessary. But the double in sale, again, you got the same concept on the right side, that sail concept, I guess, would be good without the streak. A flat route, corner route that we showed earlier. But the double in sale also does a similar corner route to the left, which is solid. You can always also motion the corner route from the left over to the right, and then do like a little concept there. But I'll get into more of that in a little bit. So yeah, so PA shot wheel. Let me show you this play. It's a good one. So in this formation, this trip tight end, I like going left to right. Weirdly enough. So generally on this hash mark, I don't love it as much. But say we're on this hash mark because it's the open side of the field. So like, but it will work on the close side of the field. Just I feel better going to the open side. All right, so this is the main setup. Streak, drag, and then you can always in route the halfback for a mesh concept, but let's leave him blocked. Let's see how we go here. Ooh. I like to make Browns a little shorter. I like the smart route Browns route there on the left. It's not very good. It's going to get picked more than likely. B, Y. Gorgeous. Why are you so gorgeous? So that's got to be usered. That's not going to be picked up by Cloud Flats. B. I'll show you that they're on Cloud Flats. Streak James. Similar concept. You can also like do a check down here. Like that. There you go. There you go. There you go. B's open. Butt naked. Y's open. And if they cover Y, then X was open. Simple. This is why people run trips tight end a lot. Amazing. All right, PA slot corner. Similar concept. What's my PA slot corner? All right. Watch this stuff. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. Quick out routes. Quick corner routes. Throw it low. Quick. Sometimes it works better than others. Short side of the field. Meh. Let's try it to the corner this time. Let's try it to the tight end this time. It's always something if you need it. See if you can get it. Nope. Corner. That was covered. All right. Let me show you my real setup for it. Streak tight end. Nope, wrong setup. PA slot corner we're on to. Streak tight end. Motion corner out across and look for the levels. Snap him right when he's past the line of scrimmage. So there are better concepts I'll show you in a little bit, but that's just one of them. So levels concepts are always huge. Watch this. We can do this one too. That's PA. I don't like this one as much as the others. B's open. B's butt naked. Y's butt naked again. Yeah. So a lot of this passing game out of this formation is motioning that guy across just to create like a little bit of a levels concept to make it harder for the user. This is a very hard one to user for high-end users. This drive post is my most used one though. So I'll show you that. Cover 3. Let's do nickel. Tampa 2. And it's going to be done on any of the sides. James. Streak James. Let me see what I got. And then I like to block my halfback. Can you roll it right? Y's open. B's again, almost the same area. Similar look. But again, if you do that same thing, this one's instead of coming from the slot, it comes from the inside wide receiver cross. So it's hard to know which cross you're coming from, either the inside or the middle. So that's what's kind of neat. A little neat that way. But let's motion across Brown. Block halfback. Motion across Brown again. See what he does. Out route. Whoa. Let's see how this action happens. Okay. Ooh, covered. So against Cloud Flats, it looks like it's having a little bit of an issue. Let's motion across Brown. Let's see what it does with the corner route behind it. Is it going to stick down on that corner route? There you go. Huh, that's a little neat. I didn't know that before now. I was only motion across Brown, so that's actually a really good addition to this. I should write that down. So if you motion across Brown, the corner route gets open then. Because he sucks down that guy. Wow, that's actually really nice. I'm going to write that one down. Yeah, because Cloud Flats are enemies, so anytime we can suck down Cloud Flats, we'll take it. All right, otherwise the other setup I was going to talk about would be like slanting Brown. Motion him across then. His slant's going to reverse field. And then you got the slant to Brown, Y, B. You got all that stuff. Tough to user. So wherever the user goes, you go to somewhere else. Basically, this is a very read-intensive formation. You're going to have to make good decisions. You're not going to be able to... You're going to throw a lot of picks right away, but once you're able to master it, you can be a very good player. Pat's Y post is okay. The only thing I think I'd do out of Pat's Y post is... Nah, it's a very similar setup. I'll have it in the ebook if you sub. Slant the inside wide receiver, the drag the middle wide receiver, in route the far wide receiver, motion the inside wide receiver cross, and snap when he's past the tight end. Another levels concept that I just showed you before. PA counter go is great. This is, again, another deep crossing pattern. As you can tell, there's a theme here. Deep crossers is it, and it is beautiful. There you go. The Smith-Schuster route does really well against man coverage. So that's there, perfect for man coverage. You can always motion him across. I generally leave him where he's at to keep away, really to do nothing. But if you motion him across, X is open, B is open. That's the jam right there. But otherwise, it's just like everything else. Crossing pattern. B getting open. All right. But yeah, check down to that far left. All right, next play in this, trips tight end. Obviously, you guys know verticals. I have verticals in the ebook here and a couple breakdowns for it, but I don't know if it's necessary. I could even just take it out. You can quick hit the seam. You can drag the tight end there. It's verts, come on. Halfback angle. I love halfback angle routes. I don't know if you guys know that. I may have mentioned it earlier. Love them. So that's always an option. If you have nothing else, if everything else is failing on those crossing patterns, you're looking for it, halfback angle. But you can always just, I'll show you something. Slant this guy in the middle. You can do that. I'd like to, well, actually streak that guy. Slant Smith-Schuster. And see if this will work. So basically, Bryant's going to drag the coverage back. Smith-Schuster's going to get underneath. I guess that didn't really work. I could have had a better separation there. Streak Bryant. Drag. Streak James. See how that works. Y. RB. I don't love that. I don't love it at all. And there's something here, though. Let's go to the wide side. If we're on this hash mark, there, because they're spread out further, the coverage will be sucked back further. Maybe even drag Smith-Schuster, motion him in a step, and then go to get him underneath quicker. Still didn't love it. That's a work in progress. Basically, the key here is the Bell and James. There's underneath. Woo! That was a stiff arm. All right, so there it is. There's that formation, the halfback angle, streaking underneath. Pat's wide pro. I already talked about that. Gun, trips. Oh, let's go to. Do we go to bunch already? All right, let's go to bunch. Gun bunch. The reason this gun bunch is any good is this Pat sail play. It's got the standard gun bunch, the Pat's verticals. The PA post is also very good. Halfback mid draw is very good. Bunch trail, it's not the good bunch trail because it doesn't have a backside post. A lot of people love that backside post. Inside cross, you got a C route on it, which is nice. Corner strike is very nice. You guys know how to run that. Just look up corner strike bunch. You'll get a bunch of breakdowns. Mesh again. It's got that corner route, and then you can like streak that middle wide receiver. I'm not gonna do a bunch breakdown because you guys should know it, or just Google one because there's a ton of them. Pat's curl flat. This is actually one. I should break this. There's a ton of good stuff in here. I feel like I should break this one down. This again is a Tampa 2, which you'll see. I think Tampa 2 is the hardest coverage to attack in the game because it plays so well. So here's how you attack Tampa 2. So they've got cloud flats out there. This is this corner out here to Smith-Schuster. Motion out Brown when he's out a little bit. Sucks it down. See that? Just sucks it right on down. Suck him, boys. Yeah. So you got to motion him out and hike him when he's like halfway out, and then you'll be cover 2 that way. Cover 3 is beaten with like comeback routes and stuff. I don't know. Are you guys having trouble beating cover 3? It seems like most of my stuff works against cover 3. It's just harder to work against cover 2. All right, Pat's sail. Let's do a normal bunch because people generally run it to the right, so that's how I'll run it. And say we're on the wide side. Well, these things could be easily flipped. So Pat's wide sail. People do this a few times. So you can do it. You can leave it as is. I don't love it because B and X gets to a very similar place. So some people block if they got pressure. They'll slant Bryant. Motion him across. Snap. So you got like a low read. B. X is your high read. And then obviously the flat route there's too, if you don't need that extra protection. So, or you can slant, or slant him, streak him, slant Bryant. There's a lot of different things. Again, more levels. Although James should probably be on a drag here. B's open. There you go. So there it is. Pretty nice. Wait. Let me show you. This is the way to attack cover 2 with that deep shell, is these crossing routes, in route type looking things. And here we go. There you go. Butt naked. He got open because the guy was in deep zone. So read the user there. Very good. I don't know if you guys saw that quick enough. I'm not explaining it very quick anymore. I guess I'm a little tired. It's a little late. So the reason you have these crossing routes, the user's got to choose one to manually cover, because this guy's going to be a CPU. This guy's either this guy is the user or this guy. So if he's using him, this guy is going to be open, or this guy is going to be open. He's open there. If he's using, then him, right there. But if he chooses to user the guy behind him, throw it to this guy underneath. If you choose to use him, then you have him and him. Simple, simple, simple. Make your reads correctly and you should be fine. All right, so that's a good buck sale play. You can leave it stock, but it's only okay stock. PA post. You guys should know how to run PA post. Drag your tight end. There you go. You know how to play PA post. Or you drag your tight end and motion the guy across. Like the same thing we did, the same concept we did last time. This time you got to see it on the field, though. Pretty neat. Goes from a C route to a post. Same concepts, though. Pass wide curl, I showed that one. Corner strike, you guys should know how to run corner strike. Mesh. Okay, gun bunch. You're done. Tight slots. Let me see if I got anything special out of tight slots. Yeah, I do. Wow, got a ton of plays for you guys. At the end, I'll go over what I do first. All right, we'll try cover 3. So, what looks good here, guys? I think you guys should know by now. Oh, wait. We should have this go to the wide side of the field. All right. Streak, outside wide receiver. Slant inside tight end to distract the user. And you can drag this weird looking streak. There you go. So you're basically going to the right side. You can always flip it to go to the left. But I like to go to the wide side. Oh, he blocked shed. Anyways, you're going to get that Y route with enough time, gets behind. Of course, if they got a blitz, you don't have enough time to throw that. You can do a lot of different things. You always do this. I'll route there instead. I just slant to try to distract the user. Like this. All right, let's try it. X is butt naked right there. But let's wait a little bit and Y got picked. When something's butt naked, just go for it. Just play with it. Cloud flats. Go to the wide side. Streak. Slant. Drag. There you go. Could user it, but then you take off. Not the greatest. Gun tight slots in this formation, in this book, are not very good. It's got this bench swap. Solid bench concepts are good, but it isn't anything out of this world. Mesh switch is You can gain yards with them. They're just not very enticing. All right, corners and goes. Sorry, did I do that one? Corners and go is really kind of cool. That tight end route. See how that out and in? That's really freaking cool. I like that double move. I don't know. I don't need to show it, though. I don't feel like showing it. Let's see. Gun spread, Y slot. Wow, we still have a bunch left to go. Smash. Oh, what I like about the smash here. Look at this. I'll show you what happens with the smash. They did the smash. They did the monster smash. I don't know if this works well against cover 2, but basically, smart route your hitches there to 10 yards and throw it low. Gets glitchy. That was against cover 4. That, I think, is a dangerous coverage. All right, cover 2. All right, so Brown and Bryant are now on smart routed hitches. Throw it low. Ooh. Guess that was glitchy. That was bad, too. Maybe non-base aligned cover 2 is its enemy. Let's try it to the short side of the field here. Let's try it against cover 2 also. No, that one also bad. Maybe we need to give it a second. Let's try that. I know this stuff works. Oh, was this cover 3? Tampa 2. Yeah, give it a second. Don't throw it immediately. Give it a second. Wait for them to wander on back a little bit. Because they will wander. Try it against the wide side cover 3. With cloud flats. Kind of a bailout play. If you desperately need 10 yards, you willing to take a risk? There you go. Low curls for the girls. All right, spread wide slot. What else? Halfback power is a decent run. And slot out. The halfback angle is lovely. PA tight end wheel. What you do here? Drag both slots. Smart route the Z route. and read levels. There you go. Drag the slots. Mesh concept. Then you got levels with the in route and the Z route. Gorgeous. X follow. Sorry, I'm kind of going through these really quick here. PA comebacks are a great cover 4 beater. Weirdly don't have it on here. PA comebacks. Maybe I have it in another formation that's better. I think I do have another one that's just like PA comebacks. PA comebacks is a cover 3 beater. Motion across the slot, streak them, hit an out route to the far right one. Cover 3 beater. I've showed you that same concept. Basically, those post routes from the slot are good cover 3 beaters with a streak route next to them and an out route on the opposite side. Corner strikes, C routes, lovely. Corners. All right, next up. Oh, actually, did I ever show? This is one I missed. This mesh switch. Actually, it's actually good if you motion over the corner route to a post route. It's a good levels concept. Forgot about that one. And I think, oh, I know. I got trips tight end flex here. Trips tight end flex. Double in sail. Oh. It's got a similar concept, level sail. PA crosser, it's gorgeous. If you drag it. Epic angle, I don't think really gets glitchy. Does it? Double in sail. What's double in sail? Oh, there it is. Slant middle wide receiver, corner route gets open versus cloud flat. Let's try it in this formation. Slant him. It says it should get open. Whoops. It says it. We'll see if it's true. No. Not against 91 zone corners. Going against less than 91 zone corners it will, though. Damn. So beautiful just for just a moment. Brian's too fast in this corner out. Safety usually reacts pretty well. It's got to be slow to get out there. All right. Gun doubles Y off Pats. Did I do this one yet? Switch fork. Yeah, I did this one. What else is left? Trips, tight end flex. I missed something, I'm sure of it. Spread wide slot, I did that. Gun doubles, did that. Oh, Patriots gun trips Y ISO. This is the better cover. This is the better cover. 3 beater because you don't have the motion somebody crosses. PA deep outs. PA deep outs is very good. Cover 3 beater, 1 play touchdown by streaking the inside wide receiver. Then you don't have to do anything else. Smash wide fade. It's pretty good there too. If you can motion that corner route across, and then you got some level concept again. What else we got? I mean, this PA deep outs. Those deep outs are great against cover 3. Glorious against them. You can in route that inside wide receiver there to beat to get another levels concept with a post to in route. All right, and that is good for that. Let me see what else. Did I miss anything? Deep attack. Actually, let me test this deep attack. See if it actually beats cover 4. Something I haven't actually tried yet. Or maybe I did try and it didn't work. Let's see it. That didn't work. Nope, must be something wrong with it. It didn't get behind the cover 4. Weird. Oh, it's because it's James. That's right. Because it's a tight end. That's why it doesn't work. Needs to be a wide receiver spot there, but it's a tight end in that corner. The quirks of the Patriots book. They got Gronk out there running routes. All right. Did I have empty ace Patriot? I thought I had a couple breakdowns here. Empty. Any empty stuff? Scrolling up, scrolling down. Empty 8 Patriot. All right. Pat's double in, I think, is the only good play here. I know, smash corner, I think, is good, too. Do I really have... Yeah, there's like 5 breakdowns here. I'm not going to go through them all. Pat's double in is great because of the speed routes. I don't know. What do you think we're going to see out of it? What do we want to face here? I guess a cover 3 sky. Speed routes. Gorgeous. Gotta love speed routes, right? Good against man coverage. Beautiful against man coverage. Oop. We had that in route coming up and just late enough to make a little mess of things. There you go. Beautiful. I like to in route Connor underneath. Halfback, number 2, Connor. It's also good there to Bryant. Couple routes getting open against cover 3. Wide receiver screen. People have been spamming this online. If you want a wide receiver screen scheme, the Titans have a better one because they have a QB draw. So you definitely want that to be a main tight end cross. Is tight end cross any good? Don't look like it. Except for the in route. In route's glorious. Ooh, broke on it. No, I don't like this play though. I like this play. But not the one I audible to. A's open. Y's open. It's all open, baby. Open for business. This formation also has a corner strike, which is really nice. Let's check out its smash corners. I want to see if we can beat some cloud flats and some smash corners. Actually, one thing I do want to look at, regular empty base flex. Yeah. All right. It's got a wide receiver screen. Probably a better wide receiver screen than that one. I think that's the one you normally run against online. That's pretty darn good. Ace Patriot. Smash corner. Let's try it flipped. Cover 4. See if McDonald and Brian can do anything with their lives. 3-man rush did something with our life. Made it a little bit more miserable. Since we gotta wait and see. Nah. That's not gonna be cover 4. Corner routes against cover 4. Not so hot. Not hot right now. Ooh, he blocked. I was not hoping for a block. Alright, so the 5 wides in this set, meh. I could take them or leave them. The only one that's any good is the Pats double in. Corners are always nice. I could motion across one. You can motion across one of those corners if you wanted in that empty Ace Patriot. But I think that's it. A little tired. There might be a couple other things, but they'll be in the ebook. Written ebook. Again, subscribe to me on twitch.tv/gutfox if you want the written ebook of all this. But otherwise, Patriots top 5 playbook. I love it. Hopefully you guys love the video. Sorry for being a little slower at the end here. But yeah, man. A little tired. A little late at night. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.